See, one question is there. A uniform electric field 400 volt per meter is directed 45 degree above the x-axis. This is electric field. Magnitude 400 volt per meter directed as 45 degree with x-axis. Potential difference VA minus VB. They have given point A is 02 and V is 30. They have given these are in centimeter. What we know? Option is 0 volt, 4 volt, 6.4 and 2.8. See here potential difference. Potential difference is equal to किसके होता है बेटा? dV is equal to minus E dot dr. We want to find VA minus VB. So VA minus VB mean you have to integrate. See here B to A you have to move. VA minus VB they want. So that means B to A E dot dr. Or you can say minus E dot integration of dr B to A. What will be there? B to A. B से A की तरफ का वेक्टर चाहिए हमें समेशन, ठीक है, तो that will become E dot किसके इक्वल होगा बेटा? वेक्टर BA. तो see here, what will be the vector BA and E? If you are finding E and BA, if you are putting here, you can find the BA minus VB. What will be the vector E? So see here, vector E magnitude they have given 400 volt per meter, making angle 45 degree with x-axis. So in the resolution of vector, what we have studied R vector making an angle theta. So that have two components, R cos theta along x-axis, R sin theta along y-axis. Along x-axis unit vector I cap, along y-axis. So that's why we can write it 400 cos 45 I cap and 400 sin 45 j cap. So this will be the vector E. 400 cos 45 1 upon root 2 1 upon root 2. So that will come 400 upon root 2 I plus j. Here what vector BA? So the vector BA is equal to what? B coordinate they have given 30, A coordinate 02. The x1 y1 x2 y2. The vector BA mean position vector of A minus position vector of B. Position vector of A is what? 0i plus 2j minus position vector of B is xi plus j cap mean 3i plus 0j. So 0 minus 3 that will minus 3i plus 2j. So this will be the vector BA. Putting this value, so VA minus VB is equal to minus 400 upon root 2 I plus j dot minus 3i plus 2j. For solving 400 root 2, I have multiplied root 2 both up and down. Dot product x1 x2 mean minus 3 plus 1 into 2 that is 2 minus 1, this will 400 upon root 2 minus minus plus 200 if you are dividing by 2 root 2 1.4 nearby if you have taken. Okay, suppose CM, this is in cm, they have given in centimeter. So this x and y coordinate, this is on centimeter. If you want to convert into meter, so you have to divide it into 100. So that will be meter. If you, this is in centimeter, if you convert into meter, so that will be divided by 100. So if you are convert into, this is volt per meter, you have to take this radius, displacement vector is in meter. So what happened in meter? What you will put? This divided by 100. So this divided by 100. So this will come 2.8 volt. So that will be the option will be correct as D option. Here I am going to discuss about one problem. This curve represents the distribution of potential along straight line joining two charges Q1 and Q2. This is the two charges. This is Q1 and this is Q2. So this graph they have traced about the potential. This graph shows potential along straight line moving where from infinite to left to q1 q2 then right hand side along x-axis. Which statement is correct? First, the magnitude of q1 is greater than q2, q1 is positive, a and b equilibrium point, and c is point of unstable equilibrium. Options हैं 1 and 2 statement correct, 1, 2, 3 correct, 1, 2, 4 correct, 1, 2, 3 and 4 correct. Actually, by the option we can easily understood that 1 and 2 in all of these. So 1 and 2 100% that will be correct. Only we have to check about the 3 and 4. ऐसे अगर हम देखा जाए तो इसको हम बहुत सिंपली कह सकते हैं ऑप्शन से देख करके कि 1, 2 सब में है तो 1, 2 तो करेक्ट ही होगा. सिर्फ बचा कौन सा 3 और 4. एंड 3 एंड 4 के लिए 3 क्या दे रखा है? व्हाट इज 3? A and B equilibrium point. This A and B equilibrium point. See here, net potential is 0. Net potential 0, that doesn't mean that net force is 0. If net force is not 0, then A and B equilibrium point, so it cannot happen. That's why 3 is wrong. If 3 is wrong, so you can see what happened. This option has gone. B गलत, D also wrong. क्या बचा बेटा? A and C. इनमें अगर आप चेक करें, if you see C is point of unstable equilibrium. See here, they have not given upon the charge. Which charge they are taking to move from here to here. If charge is not given, then we cannot say about the stable and unstable equilibrium. So that's why C is point of unstable equilibrium. That is also wrong. So if 3 and 4 is wrong, so option A is correct. So actually, by only question if you want to solve, it is very easy to see the options and take the calculation. But suppose 1, 2 they have not given. Actually, how can you say 1 and 2 correct? Q1 is positive. This Q1 is positive nature. And magnitude of Q1 is greater than magnitude of Q2. How can you say? So see, firstly see the concept of potential. Concept of potential, what they are saying, Q is charge at distance R. What is the potential? Potential is equal to what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R. If positive charge will be there, potential will be positive. If negative charge is there, potential is negative. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q1 upon R. Suppose this is Q1, so this is Q1, this is Q2, this is Q2. The potential depends upon positive and negative. At infinite, potential is 0. So see here, if you want to trace the graph from a positive charge, only I am taking positive charge. So how graph will come? Suppose this charge Q1 is here. If you are moving towards the charge, what I have told, at infinite this is 0. At infinite this is 0. If you are coming towards positive charge, what happen? Its positive value will increase. The positive value and inversely proportional to R. So like that graph will be there. For positive charge, if you have taken positive charge, the graph will be like that. This is for positive charge. For positive charge, potential graph will be like that. If you are going either this word, this is also like that. Mean always potential will be positive. And for negative charge, if you will see for the negative charge, at infinite is 0. But if you will come near to the negative charge, its potential is negative, and in the negative it will get increases. So what happen? At infinite it is 0 and negative it will increase. So like that. So this is the graph for negative charge. For negative charge. Here you can see the graph towards left, it is positive. When we are coming towards from Q1 to Q2, it gets on reducing, because sum of, when we are talking about the two charges taken together. So see here, Q1, Q2 100% by the graph, nearby Q2 that is negative, nearby Q1 that is positive. So 100% Q1 is positive charge and nature of Q2 will be negative. And between Q1 and Q2, what will be the potential combine of Q1 and Q2? So V is equal to what? Suppose this is V1, this is V2. So V is equal to what we know? V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon due to these both charges. Suppose this distance is R1, this distance is R2. So that is Q1 upon R1 plus minus हो जाएगा Q2 upon R2. So here you can see Q1 R1. If V is equal to 0, potential at any point 0, this means Q1 upon R1 is equal to क्या होना चाहिए बेटा? Q2 upon R2. So which charge is greater? Their distance is greater. Which charge is smaller? Their distance, the distance of point from that charge is smaller. So here you can see at E point, what happened? Potential is 0. So for point A, this distance is R1 here, and this distance is R2. So which distance will greater? R1 is greater, that means Q1 is greater. R2 is smaller, that means Q2 is smaller. So if you see in the magnitude form, the magnitude of Q1 will be greater and magnitude of Q2 will be smaller. So here magnitude of Q1 is greater than magnitude. This option is correct, and Q1 is positive nature. This is also correct. One thing more, if suppose this will go from here, suppose this point is nearby Q1, this A point is nearby Q1. अगर ऐसा होता है, ये पॉइंट A का होता है नियर बाई Q1, तो हम कहते हैं Q2 क्या? Q1 is smaller magnitude of Q1 and then Q2. अगर जस्ट मिड पर आता बेटा, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Magnitude of Q1 is equal to क्या होता? Magnitude of Q2. So this you have to remember. If for positive charge, if you are coming from infinite to charge Q1 and towards right, if you are moving along x-axis, तो that will be the graph. नेगेटिव चार्ज के लिए कैसा होगा? और अगर दोनों का हम कंबाइन करेंगे बेटा, ठीक है, तो क्या होगा? पहले पॉजिटिव इंक्रीज, फिर कहाँ पहुंचेगा बेटा? इनफाइनाइट, फिर पॉजिटिव विल डिक्रीज. कॉम्बिनेशन आप देखोगे, ठीक है, तो विच चार्ज विल बी स्मॉलर, पोटेंशियल along that point will be 0. ठीक है, फिर इसके बाद आप दूर बढ़ोगे तो Q1 का डिस्टेंस क्या हो रहा है बेटा? बढ़ रहा है. Q2 को कंपैरिजन, Q2 आल्सो इंक्रीजिंग. तो एक पॉइंट ऐसा आएगा बेटा जहां पर क्या होगा बेटा? Q2 के लिए मैक्सिमम, फिर उसके बाद रिड्यूस होगा, एंड अगेन एट इनफाइनाइट बोथ बिकम्स, पोटेंशियल बिकम्स 0.